we have, of course, another guest who's just joined us. So let me take that across to Dr. D.K. Gupta, also with us live at this point. Dr. D.K. Gupta, what are your expectations from this meeting today? And also, do you believe that this is, it's great that the Prime Minister does take time out today to also acknowledge the doctors, the vaccine, teams that developed this vaccine from out of nowhere. No one knew about COVID till a year back. No one knew what was the antidote to COVID either. But these teams worked with dedication and created these vaccines, which has now resulted in 100 crore doses being doled out in our country. So do you believe it is great that the Prime Minister has decided to acknowledge this, spend time with them today, so that, their teams feel happy as well, that their efforts to safeguard the country are being highlighted by none less than the Prime Minister?
I am telling that the crossing of 100 CR mark was a great milestone India has achieved across the world, I think. We are number 2 after China, who has inoculated more than 100 CR doses. And that was not a possible because of one single community, like it can be doctors, scientists. Or I think there was a cumulative effort there was a high political will that was shown from the Prime Minister of India in different platforms during development of a vaccine also. And there was a high political will, there was a high commitment from the scientist community, and there were, for the inoculating this vaccine, there was great effort from the frontline workers, especially doctors and nurses. So there was a cumulative joint effort, there was a Jan Bhagidari or community participation for this, achieving this milestone. And definitely it is very motivating, inspiring. Prime Minister of India, any head of state, some motivates or some gives good words to the health line workers or frontline workers. Definitely our inspiration goes doubled, and we are definitely ready to work more hard and more. We will put more efforts to achieve to inoculate all the eligible population of India. We know that around 70 CR eligible adult population is now needs second dose also. And I think the most important factor for today's meeting was that PM will be emphasizing on the ways to vaccinate eligible people in India as quickly as possible with the vaccine manufacturer also. And they will emphasizing on inoculating the population of neighborhood countries, like under the mantra platform, because we are not want to inoculate our population. We know that our philosophy is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So if we have sufficient number of vaccine, definitely we can supply to SAARC countries or other countries whosoever needing that vaccine. So these will be two important factors. Even definitely the other logistic support, funding, and other research and requirement of the booster dose. There can be minor other issues also for the today's discussion. But definitely I think we have achieved a great milestone. But the journey is tough ahead. We need, because now the cases of COVID has been decreased. Third wave looks like it will not be there. The most probably the fear among the people is now not there. Nobody is following the COVID approved behavior. Even for the second job or first job, those who are left behind, they are not very motivated. They are not coming forward to take their jabs. So I think vaccine hesitancy is increasing now. So that achieving next 70 CR will be a tough job. Therefore, we need definitely the reinforcement from the print media, electronic media, buddhijeevi, bureaucrats, frontline workers, doctors. They have all has to be jointly reinforced, recampaign different programs against this COVID and in the favor of COVID vaccine, so that people should follow COVID approved behavior for at least for 3 or 4 months more. And within next 3 or 4 months, we should at least inoculate all the eligible adults in our India, and also we should launch the pediatric vaccine campaign, pediatric vaccine program across the India, so that we should safeguard our children also.